what is up? So today I am super excited because I'm going to be taking you guys with me to do a visa run from Thailand to Cambodia today, and I'm renewing my visa to stay for another 30 days in Thailand. So I have been staying in Thailand for almost 60 days. My visa for the 60-day visa expires in a couple of days. So because of that, I have to renew to stay here for another 30 days, the max I can stay here. So what I'm going to be doing is going to Cambodia, which I have to go to a different country, so I chose Cambodia to renew it for another 30 days. And so I'm taking a train to Cambodia. So it's going to be about a 4-hour train ride today. And there's 2 trains going to Cambodia from Bangkok, Thailand, where I'm staying. One's at 5:55 in the morning, which I'm catching this one. And right now it's around 5:30 in the morning. And there's another one for the afternoon, which is around like 12 to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, you guys, super early. I haven't eaten anything yet, so I'm kind of nervous to be doing this visa run. This is my first time doing a visa run to extend my stay here. I'm super excited. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up as well. See you later. So to renew my visa for another 30 days to stay out here, so you're gonna need your passport to stay out here if you're a foreigner, and then you're going to need a TM30 form, which you can usually get from either your hotel or a hostel or wherever you're staying, or if you're in an apartment or Airbnb, you ask like the landlord to get it for you and have it signed so that you can bring that form saying that you have accommodation for the next 30 days out here. So to renew your visa, it's also going to cost you 30 USD dollars, which is around 1,500 Thai baht at the border.
Tell you, okay, you know.
Okay guys, so as you can see behind me, this is going to be the train station I'm taking. It's really loud and busy, but I'm taking this train station. I'm taking this train station from Bangkok to Cambodia. Hey. Alright. Bangkok railway station is the station, by the way. Dunkin' Donuts. I'm surprised they have so many Dunkin' Donuts out here, by the way. Alright, this is where we are. This is the station. Okay, guys, so these are where the trains are at. And then these are 2 tickets. Okay, you guys, so this is what the tickets look like. For 2 tickets, it was 98 Thai baht. Yeah, it's gonna come in a couple of minutes.
ทะเลปราจีนบุรีที่นี่ทะเลปราจีนบุรีผู้โดยสารควรลงจากขบวนรถโปรดตรวจสอบดูสิ่งของและสัมภาระของท่านนำลงให้ครบถ้วนและถูกต้องด้วยค่ะขบวนจากที่อาจารย์จราทางที่หนึ่งอยู่ขณะนี้เป็นขบวนธรรมดาขบวนที่275เดินทาง
ขบวนที่275 ต้นทางสถานีกรุงเทพปลายทางสถานีด่านพรมแดนบ้านของลึกออกจากสถานีอรัญญประเทศไปแล้วจะหยุดส่งท่านผู้โดยสารที่สถานีด่านพรมแดนบ้านของลึกเป็นสถานีปลายทางของขบวนรถครับ
to do the visa run for Cambodia. If you're leaving Thailand for Cambodia, but now we're probably like 10 minutes away from the actual new stop. From the actual new stop, so a few more stops, we're almost there. Okay, you guys, so we just arrived and we are on the borderline of Cambodia and Thailand. Train is slowing down. Border station. Station like 4.5 hours later, so I'm super excited, a little bit nervous. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but let's go check it out. I'm kind of hungry too right now, so maybe we can see if we can get some food in between, but I don't know. Let's see. This is the Where's the thing? Right, our train is parked, and then this is the border station, you guys. Right here on the borderline of Cambodia. I do not know how to pronounce that, but this is the station that we stopped at. Okay, you guys, so we are trying to find the area where we can do the paperwork. I don't know where the area is. I don't see a lot of signs. You kind of just get off the train and then you just like leave. So I'm trying to find the area and the little building where we can do all the paperwork. Yeah, it's such a beautiful day too. So we're going to the passport patrol area, checking that out. Okay guys, so this is the office of the International Border Checkpoint off of Cambodia. Beautiful day. Okay, you guys, so I just left the border patrol. There weren't any videos or photos allowed inside. So now that I'm outside, all I did was just go through customs. Just came through customs and it was really quick. It was really smooth, really quick and professional. All they did was just check fingerprints and then they also looked at the passport. So it was super easy, super fast. And I wasn't allowed to use any photos or videos inside, so that's why I didn't get really much anything inside. And so now I am outside at the Cambodian arrival. Okay guys, so I'm on the way to the passport patrol. So it's a really long walk. I don't know. Okay guys, so because I am from the US and I'm a foreigner, I am going to be going to the foreigner passport area, which I believe is probably in this building. Oh my gosh. Which I believe is probably in this building, so we're going to check it out to get it renewed. Okay. So Cambodia flag, we're going to be going to the passport foreigners over here. Cambodian flag and a Thai flag, love that. Okay guys, so now we're gonna go over by the arrival side and check in and do all the paperwork. So hopefully it's also smooth too and an easy process. And yeah, let's see, check it out. I couldn't film inside because there weren't any videos or phones allowed, but I did get through the border patrol. So when you go in, the first section, or there are two parts. So when you go in, you have to go get the visa at the check-in, and the visa is $30 USD. And then once they put the visa on your passports, and you fill out a form. You then get in line, and the line was really long. It was around like 20 minutes long, and by the time you get to the end of the line into the checkpoint to get cleared, they ask for more fingerprints on both hands, and you also just have to take a picture, and they stamp your passport and you're all set to go. I also want to note, you guys, the immigration office, when you do get your visa, you check in and they stamp you. The people there are really helpful, they're really nice, and everything was really easy. It was just a really long line. I think that's the only down point of this whole experience, was just a long line. But if you go to any immigration office or any DMV, there's always a long line, but it is definitely worth the wait, obviously, because it was really helpful and beneficial. So I definitely wanted to update you guys and give you kind of like a long update on what you guys missed out on for this visa border run, because recently in the past year and a half, they changed a lot for the visa runs, for their requirements, going from Thailand to Cambodia. If you want to extend your visa for another 30 days and Cambodia to go back to Thailand. So first off, yesterday, after when I did land, I ended up getting my visa, I ended up paying, and I ended up getting stamped saying that I landed in Cambodia. So the first half of this whole visa run came out pretty smooth, where I ended up getting my visa, paying the $30 USD, and that part was really smooth. However, what took a turn was going back to Bangkok, Thailand from Cambodia yesterday. So after I did have some time to grab lunch, I tried taking the train back. And that was a shift, because I was not allowed to go back in the same day that I ended up coming to Cambodia. So I had to stay here for at least 24 hours before going back to Bangkok, Thailand through train. I didn't bring any luggage with me. I left my luggage back in my hostel back in Bangkok, Thailand. I didn't have any luggage with me, and I was not planning on staying here a night. I was planning on literally just coming here for a couple of hours, doing what I need to get done for my visa, and just taking the train ride back to Bangkok to my hostel. So when I tried going back to Bangkok through the immigration office, they just would not allow me. I think for me, the most frustrating part in that experience, for me, you guys might have a completely different experience. Hopefully you guys do have a much easier experience if you guys are doing a visa run from Thailand to Cambodia. But for me, when I was pulled to the side after the immigration officers did look at my passport, I wasn't explained anything. They just opened up my passport, and the immigration officer who was in charge of that area was kind of dismissive, was very dismissive, and he wasn't explaining anything. All he did was just like literally open up my passport and just kind of shoo me away, and was very passive like that. So that was really frustrating, not being explained what's going on. And so I came back to his area, and I kept asking him like what was going on, and he kept shooing me away and like get out of my face shooing, which I thought was not cool. It was very rude. At least explain to me, you know, what's going on. So with Google Translate and some other people that were really helpful in this whole process for me that were around that office, they actually sat me down and explained what was going on. So I did not know that I had to be there for 24 hours and spend the whole night in Cambodia. So I wasn't able to take the night train back home for that night, or back to Bangkok for that night like I was planning. That was a little disappointing, but yeah, I think for me the most disappointing part was not being explained and just like rudely kind of shushed away without him confronting me and explaining to me and sitting me down. I would have been a lot more understanding, but I think that was just very dragged out, that process. I was probably here for an hour and a half extra trying to get an explanation from somebody who was willing to take the time to explain to me why I couldn't go back home that night. So hopefully you guys have a different experience in that kind of piece. of doing the visa run if you guys are doing the same thing that I'm doing, to extend my stay for another 30 days if you guys do want to stay in Bangkok, Thailand, or just Thailand in general. So for me, that was like the most craziest part, and I honestly think, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't really understand why they just have you stay for an extra night if you are planning on coming the same day. You can't leave the same day. I honestly think it might just be maybe to keep tourists in like this area, to have them go to the casinos, because there are quite a handful of casinos in this area. I don't know, but there are a lot of like tuk-tuk drivers and taxi drivers that will follow you for blocks, trying to get them to drive you anywhere for an expensive rate. I feel like I was being a little taken advantage of when I wasn't really explained why I had to stay the extra night. But I mean, a policy is a policy, so of course I stayed the extra night. I didn't buy the hotel for a night out here in Cambodia because the hotels are very expensive. So what I ended up doing is I ended up going to the casinos, you guys, and stay the night at the casino. Thankfully, if you guys end up in my shoes, like not knowing, hopefully after this video you guys kind of can have a better idea of, you can't just come in here, get the visa and leave in the same day like I had that idea. So hopefully you guys will be more prepared and thinking that you guys might have to spend the night somewhere, whether it's a hotel, a hostel, or just do what I did on a fly and stay at a casino that's open for 24 hours. So that's what I ended up doing, because the casinos are open for free and they serve you free drinks. The casino I went to was Tropicana, and it was a hotel as well attached to it, and they had a buffet. Their buffet was 300 Thai baht, which is for people back home up to $10, like 9 to 10 USD dollars. So it was all you can eat buffet too, and they had a pretty good selection for dinner. So I was really happy with that. Their lunch, dinner, and breakfast price are all gonna be 300 Thai baht, which was really helpful. So I ate there. Overall, it was a learning experience. So from the casino, the border patrol station in Cambodia on the borderline, they actually open at 6 in the morning. And so I got there a little early, around like 5:30, and there was already like some people waiting on the steps to get in. So I had everything ready that I needed to have ready, that I brought. So the immigration office, when I did go again, they sent me back downstairs to the Thailand immigration office to make sure that I was all set for Thailand. So I went downstairs, got the stamp, and they wanted to see how I would be leaving Thailand if I were to stay here for 30 days. So you have to have a flight ready. For me, I already had like a booked flight after 30 days here, just for proof that I do have accommodation. I also show them my TM30 form from my hostel for accommodation proof, and I show them my flight that I will be actually needing to leave Thailand in the next 30 days. So it's not just like, yeah, I showed them that plan and they were a lot more accepting and understanding. My whole morning was a lot more smoother than yesterday's. Alright, this is the plaza I'm walking into. Yeah, strictly just for AC, you guys. I already got. Okay, so this is the plaza I'll be walking into, Star Plaza, right near the Cambodian border, and it opened at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm only getting a snack, if that, you guys, here. I'm just using this for AC because it's so hot. So hot. Alright, you guys, so the train is going to be taking off soon. Right now, that's the time. It said to take up almost 2. So this is the area I'm leaving. And this is my destination, Bangkok, Thailand. The next train is a little before 2 o'clock, 1:53 p.m. in the afternoon. And then this was the one I missed this morning when I was going through the immigration offices and whatnot. So yeah, completely different time departures. As you guys can see, there's only 2 trains a day that go back and forth. So one in the early morning and then one later on in the afternoon, and that's it. Okay, guys, so I'm on the train getting ready to go to Bangkok, back to my hostel, because I'm done with this whole trip and I already got what I need to get done. I'm here an hour early. It's super hot on this train right now, honestly, because it's just not moving. So there's a bunch of fans. So I'm super excited to go, and getting here early, there's a lot of seats so I can figure out where I'm going to be sitting. So I think that's the benefit of getting here a little earlier. There's a lot of seats. But when I came here yesterday morning, there were the wooden seats, which I liked because they were a lot more like cleaner. The cushiony seats aren't as clean. But there are a lot of people that are coming here early to hold their spots. As you guys can see, there's a lot of people holding their spots on the train. This lady's here is early. So yeah, not many people here on the train. But yeah, you guys, so I wanted to show you what the train looked like. It's pretty simple, just seats, and then each seat has like a window that you guys can pull down or up. Each boarding train section looks slightly different. Like for example, this one looks slightly different. But there's enough space if you guys have luggage and you want to bring it with you back and forth. There's like these little luggage railings. But when the train goes and starts moving, it's going to be a lot more cooler because all the windows are usually open. But yeah, it's just hot right now because it's standing still in the sun and it's like a metal box in here. It's like 100 degrees. But yeah, you guys, you can see people holding their seats. And again, and to be honest, you guys, I feel like really safe here because there's a lot of people who just like leave their luggage or baggage in areas. As you guys saw, a lot of people were holding their spot and no one steals anything. I've seen people have it's getting loud. I've seen people have their baggage out and like unattended for like a long time, like a half an hour, 20 minutes, and they leave, they get something and they come back and it's still there. So I feel super safe. I wouldn't recommend it just in case, because you never know, like there could be a crazy, you know, person doing something or a tourist, but it's super safe. Ooh, this is what it looks like. Alright, we are ready for takeoff shortly. Okay, you guys, so that's my bag right there. And this is what the other side of the train looks like. All wooden chairs. And it's so crazy because you can actually see through these floorboards, like the actual ground beneath the train where the rocks and the rail is, which is really crazy. And then here we have the back of the train. It's a lot more simple. It reminds me of like a New York subway. It's a lot more cooler back here. And then the last part of the train is like the same thing with like the cushion. So yeah, that's really it for the train. And yeah, let me know what you guys think below in the comment. The whole purpose of this video was for hopefully you guys can learn a thing or two. If anybody's out there doing a visa run, I'm just wanted to show you guys my experience. Some people might have totally different experiences, but for me, this was my visa run going from Bangkok, Thailand to Cambodia. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have learned a thing or two. It's a lot more simpler than what it looks like online when you guys are doing your research. I didn't come with an agency. I just did my own research. I know some agencies were charging like around 130 USD dollars. So it was a great experience. It was a really learning experience. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up. And thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.